So, the question of whether or not we are alone in the universe has been pondered throughout the human history. Ancient Greek philosophers such as Epicurus argued that there is an infinite number of worlds in the universe that exist. An extensive line of philosophers, writers, and scientists have debated the topic over the centuries, even until today. But back in 1994, astronomer and author Carl Sagan of Cornell University authored an article in Scientific American that called for the search of extraterrestrial life. He noted that the Earth remains the only inhabited world known so far, but scientists in their research are finding that the universe abounds with the chemistry of life. And it's really scary because the search for extraterrestrial life is almost 3 decades later from Carl Sagan's insights. We are now at the doorway of new discovery in our technological era to prove and find that those signatures and that extraterrestrial life may exist, and also that it probably might be a lot. Let's talk about the technologies impacting the search for ET. So, as our technology has become more sophisticated, so has the search for other potential life in the universe. Some new factors to consider are basically based on an advanced radio telescope and on Kepler data. Kepler is a space observatory launched by NASA to discover Earth-sized planets orbiting other stars. You probably know that if you're watching this channel. Which, by the way, please hit subscribe. So these data are that habitable exoplanets similar to Earth are much more common than actually originally thought, and the universe is more expansive than we have believed. So there are other events bringing light to the possibility of life elsewhere too. Recently, scientists actually just discovered an exoplanet ocean world called TOI 1452b, which I made a video about recently about James Webb discovering it 100 light years away from Earth. A paper on the discovery says that the entire planet is actually covered by a thick layer of water and that it's located far enough from its star to possibly support life. This discovery, along with recent discoveries of other potential exoplanets that can harbor life, has led many leading astronomers to conclude that we might not be alone in the universe, and they probably are sure of that. Earlier this year, scientists spotted the building blocks of RNA at the center of the Milky Way. What? RNA? Ribonucleic acid? Yes, a molecule similar to DNA, and it is present in all living cells. That team of researchers discovered the building blocks of RNA in our molecular galaxy, in a molecular cloud in our galaxy. And these building blocks have also been discovered on asteroids. Most notably, Japanese researchers discovered more than 20 amino acids on the space rock Ryugu, which is more than 200 million miles from Earth. So scientists made the detection by studying samples retrieved from the near-Earth asteroid by the Japan Aerospace Exploration Agency, Hayabusa 2 spacecraft, which landed on Ryugu in 2018. But according to Kensei Kobayashi, which is a professor of astrobiology, he said that proving amino acids exist in the subsurface of asteroid increases the likelihood that the compounds arrived on Earth from space. Wait a minute. Does this mean that amino acids could likely be found on other planets and natural satellites? A clue that life have been born in more places than the universe previously thought. I mean, maybe we have been brought up from these asteroids. There's also a big theory that Chicxulub asteroid, I never can pronounce that, the dinosaur. But a project aimed for the signals called SETI, which is Search for Extraterrestrial Life Intelligence, has been active for several years now, analyzing signals from outer space of intelligent outsourcing. A spin-off of the SETI project is called METI, Messaging Extraterrestrial Intelligence. METI project scientists recently transmitted a signal to a nearby star called Lutyens star, which is GJ273. The signal sent to Lutyens star incorporates a scientific and mathematical tutorial as well as 33 short musical compositions by artists in the sonar community. It's not Lady Gaga. I wish it was. So, how many Earth-like planets are out there? A lot of you might be asking. I'm asking that too. Scientists from the University of Berkeley and the University of Hawaii issued a study that 22% of Sun-like stars may harbor planets, roughly the size of Earth, in their habitable zones that have been overlooked because these planets are harder to detect. One of the study's actually co-authors, Andrew Howard, said that with about 100 billion stars in our Milky Way, that's about 20 billion such planets. So that's fewer sized planets for every human being on planet Earth. Imagine how many possibilities there are. Because it's so small, you really can't detect the light dip from Kepler. The estimates of potential Earth-like planets vary among astronomers and exobiologists, whose basically job is to study extraterrestrial life. But NASA estimates conclude that there are more than 100 billion Earth-like planets based on the assumptions that our universe has 500 billion stars like our own. That figure contemplates nearly identical conditions for life to evolve on those planets. Evidence derived from new powerful telescopes, including Kepler's exploration of the Milky Way and various space probes in our own solar system, have shown that water is more commonplace than thought too. And the organic building blocks of life are actually quite abundant. Beyond the Milky Way, the numbers of planets that support life, or could support, nothing supports life, but mathematically could support life, as we know it, are really overwhelming. Astronomers at the University of Auckland actually claim there are 100 billion habitable Earth-like planets in the Milky Way. Multiplied by the 500 billion plus galaxies in the universe, they estimate around 50 sextillions, which is 5 times 10 to the power 22 habitable planets in the universe. Of course, forms of life could potentially evolve without Earth ecosystem, would exponentially change that estimate to probably even greater number. We are assuming the lives that are in an Earth ecosystem. So, let's talk about our future. What happens next? Some scientists are now estimating that we may have contact with ET within the next few decades. If we discover life elsewhere, it will surely impact our belief systems, religions, and culture. Contact could cause panic and confusion, or it could serve to unify humans as a species. For once, please. That remains to be seen, but it is openly being discussed at the moment. So, ET contact is such a serious thought as NASA has even hired a team of theologians to prepare people for contact with aliens and to help to understand how representatives of different religions of our planet will react. I mean, that's like hiring people for a company that doesn't exist. Why would you do that? There's something cooking. As mankind's technology, especially AI and quantum, of course, our ability to explore in greater detail the expansiveness of space and the multitude of galaxies will also grow. And what was yesterday's science fiction is actually today's reality. As you can see with the new James Webb data, the continued discovery Earth-like planets in our galaxy and beyond is another small step in our contemplation of what may be out there among the stars as we peer among the night sky. Perhaps, hopefully, some answers will be coming very soon. We're all super excited, so make sure you stay tuned to our channel if you want to know the latest update on James Webb. Check out this video right here. Otherwise, make sure to subscribe. We will be revealing every single bits and pieces and tiny detail of whatever we can find, because we are as passionate as everyone else in this community to unravel what we've been waiting for an eternity. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.